Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'll show you how to set up a Log4j in Spring Boot application from the scratch, and I will explain the log levels and we will configure log console log appender. So let's start. So to do that, first we need to download a project from spring.io. Then we need to remove default logging, which is logback. So by default, Spring support and provide logback as a logging framework, Spring Boot. Then after that, we will add log4j dependency, and we will also create a log4j XML configuration file for console appender. So log4j, so why we are using log4j here? Because log4j has a lot of features, like it is more flexible than other framework, and it have multiple type of appenders like console appender, database appender, as well as Kafka appender, right? And we can configure log file in YML format as well. So log4j support XML as well as YML format. So let's start then. So this is the spring.io website. From here I will be downloading our demo project, uh, demo logging. So here I am adding web dependency and then log4j. So it's not there. Okay, we will do that manually. So I am using Java as a compile time and runtime, and we are using Gradle build here. Okay, let's generate. So this is the generated project. Let's just open it and unzip this. Let's import this project. Okay, so this is the project. Let's import this and let's wait for dependency resolve and indexing. So my project is, as you can see, it is indexed by IntelliJ. Let's try to run it once. Okay, so my application is up on 8080 port, as you can see, and the framework which it is using for logging is logback. Let me just show you that as well. As you can see internally, the Spring Boot starter dependency has downloaded the logback logging dependency as well. So this is the dependency, the logback dependency, which Spring is using internally for logging. So what we need to do is we will first download the log4j dependency, and then we need to exclude this logback dependency as well. For that, let's just go to build.gradle first. Okay, so let's add the dependency from here. So these are the dependencies. Okay, Spring Boot starter log4j2. log4j2. Now let's check the dependencies. As you can see, the log4j dependency is downloaded. No, yeah. Now let's replace the dependency of log4j. Let's just do that. once. So here we are down here. This 24 line is saying it is downloading dependency from Maven Central, and then we are like excluding or overriding the logback dependency here from the Spring Boot starter logging framework by our log4j dependency. Let's just reload the Gradle build, Gradle dependencies once. Now let's check for log4j. Now you can see the starter log4j dependency is there, and we have other dependency of log4j as well, like core, which is the main implementation, right? So this core have all the appenders here, right? So today we will be like configuring this console appender, which will print logs on console. Okay. In future, we will cover other appenders like file appender, then we have failover appender, then we have other appenders as well like Kafka appender, and for database we have JDBC appender. Although all these are provided by log4j. So log4j is very flexible uh, in this way. So it is very rich in feature. So let's just create our log4j file, log4j2 file .xml. Let's just copy the XML configuration. Okay, so this is our log4j XML configuration. Let's try to run it once. Let's see if the logs are getting overwritten, like if our log4j framework is working or not. Let's try to run it once. Right, so earlier the format was different of logging. Now the format, you can see I have used uh, the pattern layout, and I have given the pattern in which we have to print the logs. So let's like rearrange this. First I will print the log level. Okay, so we have in patterns we have multiple type of implementations, right? So in the pattern I am defining, first we need to print the level. Like in logging we have multiple type of levels. Let me just import logger here from the logger manager from Apache log4j2 log4j. Okay, so let's make it static. Okay, so we will be printing our logs here. So we have multiple levels from level. What I mean is like these are the level like info, warn, like info, warn. Then we have debug level. Then we have error level. So these all are the level. Like it has a trace as well, right? So in this each level have like different meaning, right? So warning can be used like suppose you want to create a Redis connection, right? But the Redis your application is unable to connect to Redis, and as a fallback it drive data from the database. So there you can just print the warning message. And debug, like for debugging you can enable this log. Error, you can use error in exception handling. In catch you can use error level with you can print the stack trace in this as well. And trace and info you can use for function tracing, like when a function start, you can use trace level, like you are inside a method. If after the completion of method, you can print a trace statement like out of main method, something like this. So you can use trace in this way. Then we have info. You can use info, like mainly we use info at the time of setup. Like suppose you have written a configuration file for database connection or Kafka connection. So you can use info level there for informing that if the database connection is set up or not, if the connectivity is there or not. So you can use info there. So let's just add variable as well. So in starting application. Okay, so let's restart once more, one more time. Let's check. So you can see here, right? Uh, earlier I have rearranged the pattern, right? So now the level is coming first, then I have printing which method and which class this log belongs to. So we can just ignore other thing, like we can ignore this part. I don't need the specific package detail, so I can just print the class name and then the date, then the message which actually we are printing. So here the message is in main and out of main, right? Okay, let's check with one controller, test controller. Let's copy this. Let's create a me test API. Response entity of, let's return success message, and you let's make it get mapping. It is test. Let's take an argument as data. Let's add the trace level log. Okay, in method test, the provided input is data. Okay, uh, let's check our configuration. So we have enabled only info log as of now, so maybe that's why trace will not work. Let's just check once. Okay, so let's try to hit this API once. Localhost test data test one. Okay, it is returning success, but the trace level log is not printed yet, right? So we can just remove this and let by default print all the levels. Sorry, let's make it debug, because debug include all info, trace, and debug level. Let's make it debug only, right? So now you can see my info log, debug logs are coming, right? So let's try to hit this API one more time. Now you can see uh, the response written by dispatcher servlet and my API. Let's try to search our log as well. Okay, so it is not printing trace level. Let's try to make it debug once. Let's rerun. Let's print some value with debug level, right? Let's check. Uh, Debug level. Okay, so now it is printing our log, right? So this is our controller, which is test controller, then the method name, then the time, and then the message. So this was the message in method test provided input. So this was our input, which is debug level. So as you can see, it is working fine as of now. So in next tutorial, we will like cover other appenders, which are file appenders, failover appender, Kafka appender, and JDBC appender as well. And we will also discuss about the levels, like how debug is a superset for info and debug level, right? Then we can discuss about the trace as well, and how error level works. So we can do that as well in the upcoming tutorials. Thank you for watching this video. Please share and subscribe if it seemed good to you. I will share the information is in description, like this PDF and other thing. Thank you very much.